I got so many questions in my previous video on what website I use to track my investments, so I thought I'd go over it quickly and some of the nuances within it. So basically, we're going to be heading on to priceempire.com. If you're not already signed up, there's a link in the description. Once you're signed in with your Steam account, you just go over to apps, then portfolio, and this is where you can track your investments. You'll see that I've created all of these categories, and to do this yourself, all you've got to do is click new portfolio right here, name it whatever you want, like CSGO long term, and then you choose which market that you're going to be tracking the price from. So although you can choose anything, I'd highly recommend Buff163 as it hides the most liquidity. Even if you can't access Buff163, it's a good baseline to judge your investment. Then you just click save, you'll see it appears here. And then to add an investment that you've made, you just click new transaction, you look up the item that you wanted to do. So let's say Prisma 2, for example. You click on it, you enter the price here, and unfortunately it's only with USD this price. So whatever currency you're using, convert it to USD and then write the price in here. So let's just say 0.5, and then you write the quantities. So let's say I bought 500 of them. Then you can add a note like bank transfer for it, and then save. And then you'll see here, this investment pops up. Normally you don't see the graph tracking the investment until a couple days just because there's no price fluctuations yet, so obviously there's nothing to show. But you'll then be able to see how many you own, your average buy price, your actual price of the item, so what the Buff163 price is, the sum, so how much you spent on it, P&L, which is just profit and loss, I'm pretty sure, and that's just how much you've made, and then the percentage, which is the percentage you've made. And then on top of that, which makes it really nice, if you, let's say you bought another bundle of Prisma cases, but you bought them at like 54 cents a couple months later, and it was only 200, and you add that in. But you'll see that if you click here, it'll show two separate investments, and then it's going to average out the cost of those investments. So with those 200 ones at 0.54, it averages out the price to be 0.51. It's very smooth, very simple, easy to use, and you can do this for anything. Like you'll see up here, I have one for knives, gloves, you know, the usual. But this website does come with a couple other features. You have your own inventory that you can view. The one thing that I don't really like about this tracking is that when you, let's say, buy an item, it doesn't graph the profit, just the value. So you'll see right here, I have a little spike like that. That just means I bought an item, not that I'm actually profiting. And it goes down. And then you'll see here, I sold off an item. Right over here, sold off, bought, sold off, bought, sold off, bought. And then now I'm here. So it kind of skews with the graph a little bit. So generally when you're tracking your investments, just look at the profit margin here and how much you've made. But their whole website's completely free to use, so definitely give it a go. A lot easier than Excel. Not as efficient and not as exact, I would say, but it gets the job done. Keeps track of what I buy things for, so I know what to price them at in a week's time when the trade bin's up, because I got terrible memory. And yeah, hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe. Bye-bye.